Hey there, I'm Frank from Golden Coast Mead, and my friend Shiva has asked me to record 5 things that I love about bees to share with you. Um, Bees to me are the plants' love life in the world. They help the plants reproduce in a very uh, scientific way. We can think about them as the way that plants spread their pollen and create fruit so that there can be seeds so that new plants can grow. So I love thinking about bees as the way that plants love each other. um, I also love thinking about bees as this intermediary between us and the sun, right? So the plants collect the sun's energy, collect water from the soil, collect carbon dioxide from the air, and turn it into sugar. Um, CO2 plus H2O equals C6H12O6 through photosynthesis. But then the bees fly around and they gather up the nectar that the plants secrete, right? One form of the sugar, and they condense it into honey. With that honey, we beekeepers can collect it and share it with you. And then we mead makers can collect that honey and turn it into an alcoholic drink, which is really delightful. But basically, in this process of consuming these foods, you're consuming sunlight, collected by plants, collected by bees, and then gathered by humans and crafted by humans for your enjoyment. So that's another thing that I love about the bees. I love the stories that the bees have inspired in humans for a long time. Uh, Bees were probably the first domesticated animal. So we love to think about how human history with bees goes back to like Sumeria, where people had clay, to beehives, to Egypt, to ancient China, to Africa. Our hunter-gatherer ancestors were probably knowing where bee trees were and stealing honey from them back before humans were really humans. So that's pretty epic. Um, I love how putting your hand into a beehive is like touching another world. In order to be able to put your hand into a beehive, you have to be really calm and you have to be really helping the bees. And when they know that you're there to help them, they'll just hang out with you and let you rearrange their house. If you go in there stressed and smelling like coffee and sweat, they get really agitated and let you know that you need to calm down if you're going to keep working with them. So they're like the ultimate mindfulness exercise. And lastly, they're just like happy workers. They get up when the hive hits a certain temperature. I think it's 65 degrees. It might be 58. I should brush up on that factoid. But and then they'll just go out and gather nectar all day long and do the work of the hive and then come back when it starts to cool down, and they love to do it and we get to benefit from their work as long as we take care of them. So those are 5 quick facts that I love about the bees. I hope you enjoyed this. Again, I'm Frank Golbeck from Golden Coast Mead. Check out our website, goldencoastmead.com. Check out our meads. We're trying to craft California mead that just lights up your life. We've been doing it for 8 years and be stoked to share it with you, and stoked that my friend Shiva invited me to share what I love about bees. Cheers.